Hello, K. Jolie, Crochet Basics, and this is a preview vlog I've been doing. So this is number 31 on the vlog train. So I have a tutorial, like I stopped working it just to get this in. So that'll be up hopefully tonight if the pictures don't give me a problem. And I did film another tutorial also and stuff, and those are my YouTube ones and stuff like that. And Helen is up there, completely, finished and whatever. She's on my Etsy's and stuff like that, along with the kiff and, the other characters that I did. So I'm just thinking about, like, what characters I'm going to be working up. Not that, just different things that I'm planning on working on. And then I was thinking, like, even though it's August, I was thinking about Halloween, because I was in the drugstore and they had a candy corn already out, And so pumpkin spice season is upon us again, And let's see, where else am I at? I was thinking about how you gauge levels, crochet levels, or like knit levels and stuff like that, like your skill level and everything. Because there's patterns that I put up and I'm like, oh, beginner friendly, and I walk you through it and stuff like that, but get away for a motorcycle. I left the windows open. So, but I'm just like, I wonder, like, I know, like, brand new beginner, okay, fine, you just picked up a hook or, the knitting needles and stuff like that, but like, where do you, how do you gauge, like, your level? I guess, like, in general, like, is it the amount of projects you complete or the amount of stitches you've mastered? You know what I mean? So I was just, like, wondering, like, with that, because I do have, like, something like this would be, like, advanced. This would be, like, an intermediate type of pattern, not brand, like, not, like, brand new to crochet and stuff like that, because you have to work with scrap yarn stitch marker and, working in the round and counting out and all types of thing. So, because I have other patterns that, like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I try and rate my patterns, the ones for sale, so that somebody who's, like, brand new to crochet is not going to, like, say, like, oh, I'm going to give it a try, and then get frustrated and not be able to, I mean, you buy what you buy, whatever. You want to try a pattern, try a pattern. But, I try and rate them as to not get, I guess, to not get poor ratings or, poor feedback and stuff like that on things that I've sold. And then I had another one that's like another thing that is funny to me is I purchased a pattern from somebody on Etsy's. It's got to be 15, probably 20 years ago. I'm not even kidding. And she's an expert, whatever. She sells patterns like crazy. She's published in magazines and stuff like that. And I bought the pattern. I never made the pattern. I still come across it every so often. I flip through patterns that I had printed out and stuff like that. But after I bought it, I didn't even give it a second thought. I went back and I downloaded it, no problem, and I left her positive rating, because I said, well, it downloaded, she doesn't know me, she can't gauge my skill level or whatever, so what does it matter if I make it, or I don't make it? As long as it downloaded and the whole pattern is there. If you have questions about it later on, then you just contact the seller and everything. But I was just thinking about that because, like, hardly anybody comes back and leaves me a rating for the patterns I've sold. So I was just thinking, like, that's a funny thing. Are they waiting until they make it? Because by the time somebody makes it, I mean, if I've had this pattern, I've had it at least 10 years, at least 20 years. That I've had this pattern and I've yet to make it. I don't know why I never made it. It's the cutest little teddy bear thing or whatever, but I just never attempted to make it for some reason. I never bought the yarn. I never bought the, well, I always have the eyeballs and noses and stuff like that, the safety stuff. I always have, like, a bunch of that stuff laying around anyway. So it's just, like, kind of funny to me that I bought this pattern 20 years ago and I never made it. But I left her, you know, a positive rating because I got the full pattern with the pictures and all of that. So just something funny that had popped into my head, that every time I come across this one pattern, I'm like, am I ever going to make this? Probably not. I don't know why, because it's so cute. All right, where else am I at? I have a tutorial going up. Hopefully, if the pictures don't give me any problem, it'll be up tonight. If the pictures give me a problem, then it'll be up tomorrow, with any luck, knock on wood and all that. And then I'm just thinking, like, you know, if what I'm going to do for Halloween, because I usually try and do a Halloween pattern. I'm very partial to candy corn stuff. Meanwhile, I don't even really eat candy corn, but for some reason I like making them, crocheting the different candy corns. But I don't want to do a witch. I've already done a witch and stuff like that. So I'm just thinking, you know, like, and I've done bats and stuff. I have free tutorials up there. I did a bat one time. And I guess that's it, spiderwebs. Don't know. Don't know where I'm going to go with Halloween, but I'm thinking about it now because I always have a tendency to put these things on hold until the actual, like, holiday comes, and then that's when I'm like, oh, Halloween's coming, I should do, you know, so, and then I realize now, you know, these things should be up there before then, so you can make it and have it for that specific, you know, if it's a holiday pattern, you know, or an occasion pattern, whatever it is. And I guess that's it. Thinking about skill levels, what I'm doing for Halloween, and gonna see what I'm working on. I started working on a doll, another Amigurumi I started working on, so I've been working on that and editing videos and stuff. And that's where I'm at this week for number 31 on the vlog train, going strong. So, you know, so I hope you're all doing well, staying cool and chilling and all that good stuff. And I'll be back real soon. The tutorial will either be up tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on if the pictures give me a hard time, or my computer gives me a hard time. And I guess that's it. So I hope you're, you know, taking care, enjoying the remainder of the summer and all that good stuff. And I'll be back real soon. Thank you so much for watching. As always, happy hooking because it keeps you off the streets and keeps you out of trouble. And I will be back real soon. Have a super great day. K. Jolie, Crochet Basics Preview Vlog number 31 on the vlog train. Have a good one. Ciao.